Here we go. All right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Don't jump. Ready?
They put Pickens in motion.
Go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. Rig. Rig. Go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
60 Maverick. 6-18. Pioneer. Gotta be Timberwolf.
Taylor looking to throw. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the jump.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
Shut. Hey, going alpha. Going alpha right here. Shut.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Here we go. Shut.
Another run here with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a third down and 4.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Shut.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This one complete to Washington. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields now on second down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Hey, Terry. Easy. EQ.
Austin brought in motion.
Go.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2.
Go Mars. Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Here we go, tonight.
They'll run with Harris. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. One more time. It's Harris. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, we'll open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. On the move, past the 40. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Next to score, Steelers 14, Jets 7.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the run, here's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Taylor. He'll set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
3rd and a yard. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to to the Steel City after this.
On the set.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Tag.
Here's Taylor. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Harris. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, right.
Here's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Now Fields. That is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Easy. West right, sit. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, Ken. Mayday. 11. Sit high.
Fields. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
Taylor. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So Maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing, Taylor.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw is Taylor. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Harris again. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A 1st down on a gain of 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. I'm good.
Here's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Fields. A pass taken in by Harris. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion. A run. Here's Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second down. It's Fields. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Here we go. Extend. Hey, Can. Angel.
They put Wilson in motion.
All right.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
That's another
Angel.
first down. First and goal at the 9.
Fields to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now a second down throw for Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Roll. Reno.
Give up the middle with Hall. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, Taylor. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Here's third down and a few inches.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Taylor looking to throw. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. No gain to show for it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Here we go. Set. Drop 50. Drop 60. 19 right.
To throw is Taylor. And he's going to go down. They get him behind the line. Can't take a sack there. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Now it's Harris. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, right back to Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Do it. Right.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Right.
On the give, it's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Right.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it was their defense